Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Poppa Grizzly Gaming. To those of you, if it's your first time, welcome to the channel. My name is Poppa Grizzly. This is going to be episode 4 of our 2K24 Atlanta Hawks rebuild with the number 1 pick. Those of you who tuned in last episode, you all noticed we were down 3-1 to the Portland Trailblazers in the NBA Finals. Going into Game 5, this is a must-win or this series is over. Scoot Henderson absolutely killed us in the first 3 games that we simulated. I tried to see if the sim would be able to get us the win. That was not the case. So here we are trying to see if we can get the win ourselves. Steph Curry and Wemby had an amazing game last week. And yes, I did say Steph Curry and Wemby. If you haven't been keeping up with this series, go back and watch the last 3 episodes, as this roster will look nothing like what you're used to the Atlanta Hawks looking like. Getting this game underway, Shaedon Sharpe has been a bit of a problem for us in terms of creating shots for the rest of his team. I'm hoping to be able to blow this team out this time. I need Steph to have another amazing game. I need Wemby to somehow get 20 and 20 for us, especially with us being at home. This is not a game that we are willing to lose. Once again, especially not in the finals. The whole purpose of us making this video was, of course, to have some fun, but to bring Atlanta its championship, or its first championship, rather, for the first time since the 1950s. Steph and Wemby will most definitely be doing it for us this time. Great defense there. Pass ahead. Oh no. I wasn't supposed, or I didn't mean to pass ahead that second time, rather to Koa Pete, who couldn't get the finish. However, he did draw the foul to take us to the free throw line. Sorry about the accidental pause. Great rebound, Wemby. Second chance points are going to be big for us, especially since we have Wemby. Now, I didn't want to talk over the gameplay too much. I wanted to let you all enjoy some. It's now 13-4, midway through the first. And I don't expect we'll have much of a problem with this team this game. I was hoping that the 20-point win last game would be a bit of a demoralizer for them to give us a leg up in this game. But we shall see. With the end of the first coming to a close, we have the lead 26-19. Don't think Cole P got that one up in time. 7-point lead. They did go on a bit of a run to narrow our margin some. So we'll just have to come into this second quarter, see if we can pick up the pace a bit, stretch out this lead, and try to run away with this game. One thing I'm hoping the next 2K does is just bring in other broadcast teams. Like I know we have Chuck, Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny Smith. But we have so many other commentators and sports broadcasters when it comes to the world of the NBA. Like, why not add Stephen A's voice, Kendrick Perkins, some of those guys? I feel like it would just add another element, seeing as how, well, I, for one, love to hear those gentlemen talk basketball. Once again, letting you all enjoy some of the gameplay. It's now 45-31 with 12 and a half seconds left before the half. Still quite a close game, or closer than I would want it to be. Again, I was hoping to be up by 20 throughout majority of this game. I would have loved for this to be another demoralizer. Another way for us to get the jump on them. Reminder, we are down 3-1, so we need this game. Essentially, we have to win out in order for us to become champs. And winning 4 in a row, especially in the finals, is not an easy task. Not when somehow this Blazers roster is pretty loaded. Now that we're in the halftime show, just wanted to do a quick check with you all, the audience. If you all would prefer that I continue to talk through the gameplay or commentate the gameplay myself, because as you all know, those parts of the video will have to be a bit silent, as there is copywritten music and things of that nature that I am not allowed to post on YouTube. So if you all would like me to commentate the gameplay, please just leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll gladly do so. I used to have a dream of being a sports broadcaster anyway, so it'll allow me to work on some of that. Now, if you're someone who finds my voice annoying, you guys rather not hear me commentating, you'd rather just watch the game be played out, again, leave a comment in the comment section, and I will gladly oblige you. Either way, guys, I know we're midway through this video, but I just wanted to thank you all for the support, the continued support. Those of you who have liked the comment, those of you who have subscribed, I appreciate you all so much, and trust me, you all will truly be remembered as this channel continues to grow and more subscribers come in. Those of you who were here first will always have a special place in my heart. So again, thank you all so much. And please, if you could, continue to support. Share the link to this channel, share the link to this video and other videos that you enjoy. Like them, comment on them. Whatever the comment may be, subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, you all know it's free to do so. You could always unsubscribe later. But again, thank you. Now back to the game. Cool Pete, I might just end up having to move to the 3 in a future game. Let's see how that works for us. Move a Bailey to the 2. And just have Edgecombe come off the bench maybe, or something like that. But Core Pete does not have the finishing skill that I would like in the paint, especially as a power forward. Scoot Henderson has been having a bit of an off game so far. With only 5 points and 2 assists, he's been 2 for 7 from the field. At this point, honestly, I would have expected him to take more shots as well. Edgecombe misses. Again, please remember, I'm just having fun, guys. And I am not the best 2K player. This is the first time, actually, that I have picked up 2K since literally the PlayStation 3. When the PlayStation 4 came out, I was more of an NBA Live guy. I'm in my early 30s, so those of you who know, in the late 90s and early 2000s, we had NBA Live, which was a far superior basketball game in my opinion. So I never was really on the 2K wave. However, now there is no NBA Live, at least there hasn't been for the past 5 years now. So I guess I had no choice to come to 2K if I wanted to play basketball, so here I am. So again, don't judge my skills. I'm not the greatest, but I probably will still be some of you. Back to the game after my brief tangent. Midway through the third now, we're up 17 points, which is a lot more like it. They are continuing to miss, although they are finding some semi-open shots. We're just going to feed Wendy here. He has the mismatch. Whoa. No foul. Probably wasn't necessary either. We know Wemby is on the clumsier side, at least I would imagine so, being 8 foot 13 inches and a size 45 shoe. I imagine I'd be clumsy too. And I knew it would happen eventually. Hopefully we don't allow too many more of those to be open shots like that because we can't afford to let them get on a run. The 3 pointers and try to come back into this game. This time, Core Pete does get the finish. And if I'm not mistaken, that was over DeAndre Ayton. This game has become okay. There we go. I was gonna say it was getting a bit boring, but we hit a couple of shots, and now we are back up 21. I'm still perplexed as to how this team was beating us the way they were in those first 3 games. I don't quite remember what the scores were, but we have some shooters and some playmakers, some great ones at that. There's no way we should be letting this team, or we shouldn't have been letting that team be on the verge of sweeping us. What I do like about this team is we have some good versatility. We have a few players who can play in multiple positions. There are a lot of things we can do in terms of how we want to run the game. We can slow things down. We can speed things up. So if we don't win the championship this season, this series will continue until we get one. If somehow we didn't win this year, our team next year would be some absolute fun. I think Riashker and Ace Bailey will be some of the only free agents, and I think Ace would be restricted. But Steph would come back, Wemby would come back, and those are our main 2 pieces. And I'd probably bring back Alex Sarr too. After this summer and the way he's played throughout the season, he could almost be a 90 overall. So to have a 7'4" center and a 7'3" center, and they're both 80, 90 overall, I mean 89, 90 overall, our team would be pretty tough to stop. Now we're going to go ahead and get this fourth quarter underway. We're going to simcast it some. Don't want to bore you guys with the blowout, but we do end up getting the win 105-80. I'm going to go ahead and close things out, and let's move on forward to a very important, pivotal game 6. Now, this is going to be a game where we simcast some of it. If we look to be in some trouble, we'll, of course, hop in. We'll be going back and forth a bit. Try to see if our team can win things on their own, but it does not look like it. So we'll go ahead, hop in. We're already down 9 points a minute into the third quarter. I know we have some shooters, but I don't want to put us in too big of a hole before we start trying to make a comeback, I should say. I just don't have the most faith in us to be able to come back. Shaden Sharp, again, I told you all, he has been a playmaker for these Blazers. He's been the main one facilitating and creating so many other opportunities. Got to create with Steph. Luckily enough, he does force the foul. Steph is going to be our answer in this game 6. I have no doubt about it. He's going to be the reason we come back. Back to a 9-point game. We're going to utilize this pick and roll cash. Nope, too far out. Court Pete with the rebound. Second chance points are a no-go. Ooh, luckily it went in and out. Alex Sarr with the nice rebound. Kicks ahead to Ace Bailey. His shot is in and out. Their shot is in and out. It's about 6 straight shots that have gone in and out. Now, I am feeling a bit of pressure here. I don't know if you guys can notice by the shot quality. And I do know it's just the third quarter, but again, I do not have faith in this team to be able to come behind. So to try and get it myself, I know we're going to need a couple of threes, and then we go again, leaving them wide open. And now it's a 12-point game. So now I'm going to start jacking. I know I have plenty of game left, plenty of time left. But I feel like I took this ball cold. There we go. Maybe Edgecombe can get things falling in for us again. But I absolutely did not like the way Let that down and turn into a 12. That should have been blocked. Surprisingly, they didn't call a foul on me. So P drives it to the basket. Back down to 7. Wow. And he hits this one, I bet. Of course. I cannot stand this Boozer kid. In 2K, let me be clear. Thank you, Steph Curry. We needed that. Lead now down to 6. I wouldn't even mind just they can have their twos as long as we can keep sinking these threes. We will catch up point by point. Was that Scoot with the bad miss like that? It wasn't, but it wasn't pretty. Alexar turns the wrong way around on his pick. Luckily enough, Edgecombe drains another one. Edgecombe is someone who's very interesting for us. Some games he's not a factor, like at all. Other games he'll put up 20 points, have 7 assists. It's crazy. Now I think about it, he kind of reminds me of Josh Hart for the Knicks. Some games he's non-existent. Well, not non-existent, but if you were to look at his stats, he would seem non-existent. Other games, he's hitting game winners and putting up 20 points and 10 plus rebounds. There goes Shaden Sharp. We're going to keep working this pick and roll. Alexar isn't as good as Wemby, but we are going to make it work. Another three-pointer hit by Steph Curry. Cuts this lead down to 1 point. Not the greatest defense by Edgecombe, but it caused enough to disrupt the shot. Ace Bailey with the miss. Koa Pete with the miss. Koa Pete, I feel like, has had 5 offensive rebounds and had opportunities for second chance points. And I think he's missed every bucket except one. Ace Bailey. Shot was nice and smooth. And we keep failing to get back on defense. That's going to kill us. Between the back screens, the down screens, and somehow not getting back on defense after scoring a point is going to kill us. Especially if we're not making our second chance points. It's not going to work out for us. Man, after the last 2 games were such blowouts on our part, this is pretty upsetting. The fact that it's this close and this competitive. Another 3, so we'll finally take the lead. The Hawks are 2-11. Wow. From the 3-point line, that is. Another 3. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going and try to run away with this one. Beautiful rebound, Alexar. All right, and another 3. I think that's like 4 or 5 straight threes now. So we'll go ahead, jump back into the simcast as we're up 9 and see if we can finish things out. I mean, they literally just brought it right back. 1 point game, 2:22 left. We'll go ahead and jump back in. This is exactly why I said I didn't have faith in us coming back. We couldn't even keep our lead. Now, if we can pull this win off, thank you, Wimpy. That's just going to make next episode so much more fire, so much more dope. It will be a game 7 of the NBA Finals, guys. We know how legendary those have been in real life, and I'm going to try to follow suit as this series, I mean, it's going to have to go down in the book of records. I mean, the Blazers get 3 straight. We come back, get 3 straight. It would be a hell of a storyline for a game 7. I feel like most of the world would take the Hawks in this. I don't really know too many people who actually like DeAndre Ayton in terms of his style of play. Again, anytime you hear me say anything about these players, guys, I'm talking about them as players, not as people. And let's remember this is a video game. So 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about them in the game and not them in real life. Cash. Wemby is so long, that shot. His 3-pointers, it literally looks like he shoots the ball up to the roof of the stadium. Now we're back up 7 with a minute to go. There goes Shaedon Sharpe. We cannot leave open or go underneath the screen. We have to fight over top of that. I'd much rather us force him towards the basket when we have Wemby down in the post as a help defender, as opposed to going underneath and giving them the wide open shots. 4-point lead. They come in with a double team, but they do end up fouling. With 40 seconds to go, us being up 5, maybe 6 after this free throw, they're going to be in a position where they have to start fouling. They got to score quick, so they may just drive it to the hoop or try to draw a foul themselves. But either way, we're going to have to make this work somehow and hit some free throws. They will be fouling us, so we should probably just try to make sure that we inbound it. Wow, that was wide open. Ron Holland. See, that 0 and 00 mess me up every time. Where's Ron Holland wearing number 8? But as long as I keep feeding Steph the ball or inbounding Steph the ball, he should be able to hit these free throws and finish out this game for us. I'll let you all enjoy the last 30 seconds of the game. So, guys, we do end up. Oh, I thought that was going to be one more block, but we do end up pulling it out. 108, 101. Game 6 victory for us, Hawks. So that means Game 7 of the NBA Finals will be seen. Portland Trailblazers, Atlanta Hawks. I mean, the hype for this series is real, guys. I mean, I don't really know what else you guys want me to say. Shaedon Sharpe ended up having 22 points. That's crazy. Steph Curry had 3. He was 6 for 8 from the 31. I'm sorry. He was 6 for 8 from the three-point line. Wemby had 19 points and 5 rebounds. Very underwhelming performance in terms of his rebounds. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Check back in tomorrow for the next episode. Game 7. This has been Poppa Grizzly Gaming. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Love you all. As always, stay amazing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace. Till next time.